Hi, it's Patsy again. Just popping on to show you a couple of new decks that I've got. More new decks. I'm a nightmare, but hey. Um, the first one that I got is Alice the Wonderland. This come at the weekend. I'd watched this for a while. Actually, I saw images of it before it was released, and it was on order, but I didn't bother. I just thought, oh no, I'll wait till it comes out. Then I forgot about it. Then it kept coming up in Amazon. So this weekend I gave in and I got it. It's the first Alice in Wonderland tarot or oracle that I've had. But there was something about this one that really drew me to it. So it comes in a nice sturdy box, and on the back it says, "Welcome to the whimsical, thoroughly delightful oracle filled with the wit and wisdom of Wonderland. Inspired by Alice's most famous insights and adventures, you'll discover beings whose messages will help you find your way through the rabbit holes, labyrinths, pools of tears, mad tea parties and unjust courts of life. Prepared to meet the best-loved characters of Wonderland, including the Cheshire Cat, the White Rabbit and the Mad Hatter, all captured in stunning paintings by acclaimed artist Jasmine Beckett Griffiths. Beautifully written by beloved author and witch Lucy Cavendish, this rich and imaginative deck is destined to become a true collector's item. Alice the Wonderland Oracle is for the curious, the daring, and those longing to make of their lives the most marvellous adventure. It includes 45 cards and a 132-page guidebook featuring in-depth card meanings and easy-to-learn, insightful spreads for readings that will empower, guide, and inspire. It's from Blue Angel, and it's in the normal kind of flip box, nice sturdy box. And you get, like as it says, the little booklet, and it has got a contents at the front, so you can easily go to the cards that you've got. So that's your little booklet, and as it says, it has got all the card meanings and spreads. And then you've got the cards. That's the back of them. Normal size for an oracle. A little bit on the glossy kind of finish side, but they don't stick and they do shuffle quite well. They are like, you know, normal Blue Angel stock, I should say. But they do shuffle well. I mean, with them being big cards, I have to shuffle this way. But they do even though they are a bit on the glossy side, they do shuffle quite well. Now, you've probably all seen these before, but these are the images, typical Lucy Cavendish images. Most of her cards tend to, and her artwork is the same sort of style that she's quite well known for. But there was just something that really drew me to these, and like I said, I'm not usually one for Lucy Cavendish decks or Alice in Wonderland, to be honest, but there was just something about these that I thought, I like these, I'm going to have them, and I'm glad I did, because they are a lovely deck and I'm really happy with them. I was having a look at them yesterday and did a few goes with them, you know, few readings for myself sort of thing, or pulled a few cards for myself, and they was, you know, pretty spot on, so not bad going like. So I'm not going to go through all of them because I assume that most of you have probably seen these before, because as usual I'm quite late in getting a deck. And then it's always tea time. There we go. So that is like the deck Alice the Wonderland Oracle that I got. I'll leave them now. And somebody said to me, well, it was Amber actually, I can't think what her channel's called. She did say to me that they're a lovely deck, but had I got Tarot and Wonderland, because she used them both together and they really worked well together. Well, I hadn't got it. Of course, I had to go and get it. So I have now got it, Tarot in Wonderland. Real heavy box. It's the flip magnetic clip on the side. It's really heavy. And it says, a tarot experience of curious delights. Welcome to Wonderland, where the air sparkles with revelation and wisdom is carried on the breeze. Tarot in Wonderland is a deck where tarot and the characters from Alice's Adventures meet. True to the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith cards and based on Lewis Carroll's imaginative creations, this deck invites you into a beautiful mirror world that awakens intuition and enlivens the mind and spirit. It includes a 78 card deck and a 360 page full colour guidebook. It's authors Barbara Moore and it's illustrated by Eugene Smith. I had seen this around and I had been looking at it, but for some reason I was sort of like, nah, there was always something instead that I wanted. But as usual with Barbara Moore, the book is well worth the money on its own. I mean, look at the book. Do you know what I mean? It's a wonderful book, and glossy full-size images for the card meanings inside. Written, like I say, by Barbara Moore, so you know that it's good. I started reading it last night, but I haven't got through much of it at the minute. But I mean, just look at the images of these and the write-up. So yes, it's well worth the money. I know I paid under £20 for it, and it's well worth that. So that's the book that comes with it. Oh, and then we get the cards. I was a bit disappointed in the card stock. That's the back. So they've got a lovely back, but a couple of them was already, you can see on here, when I opened them up, there was a couple what had already got like little nicks in the card, and this one especially. I don't know if you can see that on the edge in there. So a few of them did come out like that when I opened them, so I wasn't too impressed with that, not really, but there we go. Quite a thin cardstock. So Llewellyn, the printers and whatever. Yeah. So like I said, the cardstock is typically, you know, quite flimsy, quite glossy, but they shuffle really well, and they're lovely colours. Lovely colours. Here we go. Look, if I can just show you some of them. I should say most of you have seen them. There's some good walkthroughs of both these decks that I'm showing you today. So, you know, if you are interested and you haven't seen them, there is some wonderful walkthroughs of them doing a better job than that I could. But there we go. So very bright, very Alice in Wonderland. Just a shame the cardstock wasn't that little bit better in the few minor bits, what's already chipped away. So I don't think they'll last too well. But then, like I said, I did pay under £20 for them. They was on offer. I think it was £18 something. So these are the images of the deck. So that is the reason why I bought these was because Amber had mentioned that they do work really well together, and once I get a webcam I could show you, but at the minute I don't, and it's not easy on the iPad to kind of show you them all laid out together. But if I just pick a couple of them out and then team it, oh, it's probably not the best one to team it with, but they match up really well, obviously because it's all Alice in Wonderland, but because the colours are so bright, oh, she says pulling a dark one, but as the colours are mainly so bright on the Oracle deck as well as on the Tarot deck, they do really match well. So I am looking forward to actually getting them all spread out in a spread and having a look at them and see how they read together. These on their own, the Alice the Wonderland Oracle reads really well just by themselves, but I can imagine that together they'll do some wonderful spreads. So it's nice to have a set that actually go together to bring oracles in. I know not everybody does, but I do like to pull a couple of oracles, especially at the end of the reading. When I do readings for people, it's just as a clarifier, that kind of thing, or something to think on as they go. So it's nice that they do match up so well, and they kind of go together really well. So I'm glad that, thank you for Amber for sort of giving me that idea, because I probably wouldn't have even considered it, do you know what I mean? So I thought I'd just pop on and show you them both together and what my intentions of working together with them, and be interesting what tarot and oracles you pair up together, if you do pair them up. And once I have got a webcam up and running and know how to use it, I will try and get a spread laid out and do a video on it. But at the minute, just using the iPad, it's not very easy to sort of show you any sort of spreads or anything laid out. So thank you for watching this just quick look through two of my new decks. I've got another new one coming today. I really must stop, Christmas is coming, but I'm sure I'll be back to show you those. But thank you for watching. Bye.